Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about themes for your website. And so if you come over here to Appearance tab and you come over here to Themes, we'll be able to take a look at some of the themes that are available. Alright, so these are some like the one, this is the one that's already installed. This is the theme. Then you have this one, that one's already installed. Alright, now if you don't want any of these, well, these are very ugly themes, I will click Add New Theme. Now I do want to go, I'm going to go a little bit more. So once we click Add New Theme, it's going to take us to the theme marketplace. Now, once again, there are free themes and there are premium themes, and depending on what you're trying to build and how strong your brand is, you want to have a strong website too. So it may be worth you buying a premium theme to achieve the desired look of your website. But there are a lot of nice free themes as well, depending on what your needs are. So far, what you can see right here, the theme will give us the general layout of the website. So if we scroll through here, we can see, depending on what your website is, we can see gateway. These are like the names of the themes people, that developers create. And these are, you have a lot of different themes. There's thousands and thousands of themes created that you're guaranteed to find one that's going to fit your needs. And right now, this is just the featured themes, and there's popular. We'll just wait for that load and I'll scroll through some of these, but I'm going to show you the next trick to finding other themes that that you may be interested in if you do not find one on the WordPress platform. So we just scroll through here. You may want this design. You can see a lot of different designs, so depending on which website is about, you want to pick one that complements it. So if it's a business or a blog or a service, whatever it might be, find a theme that's fitting for your business. Because your website will essentially tell a story. And so you want your website to be engaging. You want it to make a good first impression on people when they visit your website. Because the nicer your website, usually the more credibility that people have for your brand or your business. Ugly websites sometimes get by, and a lot of times it could be about the content, so you don't want to 100% focus on having the nicest website ever if you don't have good content. So you want to have that balance, but I do want to emphasize that you do want to have a nice website. So once you find a theme that you like, then you're just going to select it. So this might be a nice theme right here, a nice clean theme. If you want to talk, if you have a food blog, if you're doing like a news type blog, you want one like this. Type is a nice one. We got righty. So point is a lot of different themes. Now, if you're confused at this point on what theme you should choose, one thing I recommend doing is just clicking over, going to Google, or going to some of your favorite websites and getting inspiration. So if you already follow a blog, it's okay to go to that blog or multiple blogs and get inspiration. So whatever your niche is or your niche, however you want to say it, go to different websites that you already follow and get some inspiration from that. So if you're in the niche of blogging about animals or dogs or rabbits, go on Google and let's just type in rabbit blogs. Simple as that. So we're going to type in rabbit blog and then see what comes up. And this way you can get design inspiration. So we can see right here, there's a website called rabbitblog.com. Simple enough. Now, it may not be a nice website, but we'll see. And that way we can kind of get an idea of what we might want our website to look like. So Rabbit blog, not very attractive at all. Not a website I would want. This is more of a forum, it looks like. So this is not attractive at all. But then again, it's a Rabbit blog, so I don't know what we expect. Let's type in food blog. That might help us out better. So I am a food blog. This is the first one that came up, so let's click and see what this one looks like. Okay, so this might be able to give us some design inspiration for a theme. And we're looking at this, then we can go find a theme that's similar to this layout. So we see this one right here, not a bad looking blog. But what you can also do is, once you do that, you can type in your niche and then blog, or say you want to type in animal or blog and you can end it with theme, or a WordPress theme, and it's going to find themes that are specifically created for that niche. So for example, if I type in dog WordPress theme, something is destined to come up. So I'm sure I'm going to find something that's created. So we can see theme forest. If I click on this website, it might have a theme that's specifically created for it to be about dogs. A theme that's already a layout. And like I said, these are paid themes. So let's click this one, check it out. See what it looks like. Like I said, you can go with the free route or you can go with the paid route. And this is an example right here. So you click this, you may be like, oh wow, you might like this theme that they have created. And so this is one reason why you might want to buy a premium theme, is that you usually get support with it. If you have any questions, you just contact the developers and they'll be able to help you customize and make changes and all the different types of things as far as your theme goes. Now, I'm not going to do a paid theme, so what I like to also do is type in free WordPress themes, because there's blogs that specifically blog about WordPress. So if you come right here, best free themes, click this tab, and you might find a thing that you didn't see on the marketplace. And all you do is download it, and then I'll show you how to install it if you're using a theme outside of WordPress, outside of their platform. And all you do, just come through this. I'm not going to scroll through all these. You can do that on your own time to see which one you might be interested in. So you can see these are the general layouts. So you just find what theme that most inspires you, or which one is closer to what you want your blog to be about, or what you want your branding to be about. You make that decision, you make that call, and figure out which one that you would like. So I might want to choose this one right here for my blog. It's all up to your taste, your design preference. Fully customizable, it's your website, but just make sure that you're inspired by it and that it is attractive, and that you're not just putting together any old website, that you actually put some thought into what you're putting together. So take the time to scroll through these free themes, and also go through the WordPress marketplace and see what themes are available that inspire you, and select one. Now if you want, you can follow along with exactly the same thing I choose and build the exact same website I build. That way you can just get practice, because I do recommend once you have built your first website, that you build multiple websites just as practice, because the more you practice, the better you'll get. Your first website is more than likely going to suck. I know it did for me. It was practice, and over a period of time, just through continually building more websites, I've gotten a lot better and learned a lot more. So at the end of the day, watching is great, but taking action and actually practicing is even better, because that's where you'll learn the most, and you'll start to get a feel for things on your own. And eventually you'll just be different questions that you have will be answered as you practice. So be sure to do that. And like I said, it's okay to fail in the beginning and have an unattractive website. It happens to a lot of people, and it's just the path that's most common. So you have to be willing to fail and to get that practice. And your first work is not always going to be your best work. So just be willing to go through that and at least put something out there and get practice. And I promise you, if you continue to do it, you'll get better. This is actually a theme I really enjoy using, Customizer. I have a website for one of my businesses using Customizer. So it's definitely a website I recommend using. So actually, let's go over here. I'm going to show you how to use Customizer. And this is actually already in the theme store. So right here is Customizer. And all we do is come over here and click install. So once you find a theme that you like, you click install. Alright, and then once again, after you install something, you have to activate it. And then I'm going to show you what the front end looks like. Alright, so now this website is installed. In the next video, I'm going to get into more detail about customizing your website. And so we're going to get a little more hands-on and start really putting this thing together.